All right, so that should be good.
That should be good. We're back as promised. You guys don't know that. You
Yeah.
guys don't know the struggles we've gone through.
You know, sometimes things come up. It's every single time we say, "Yo, next week, next week."
That's why we just don't gotta say it.
Yo.
You know, we just gotta be like, "Yo, where you at? I'm putting up."
Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? Not even like, "Yo, where you at? I'm at fucking grandma's funeral." I don't really care, dog.
That's content.
Yeah.
That's content right
We
there.
could do it right outside.
Grandma's dead? Question
Yo.
mark.
Yo, confirmed? Was it
In
a
the hood?
Roblox?
In the hood?
In the hood?
Bro, remember those titles? Those were insane. If you
Bro.
go back and look at them.
YouTube was a whole different thing back
Bro.
in the day, bro.
Prank Invasion? Tell me you remember this dude.
Fuck. But I do remember I'm drinking these
micheladas
fucking micheladas
the
kicking
micheladas
in,
kicking,
bro.
bro.
God damn.
We live a few deep.
I remember the name of Prank Invasion, but I don't remember what the guy
It's
looks
that one
like.
dude kind of has like a how do I say it like a fucking Hershey like a Kiss chocolate bar haircut, like a little like chupado to the front, you know. It's like he used to do the
Like
kissing prank,
his shit's to the... Oh, okay.
kind of like Jimmy Neutron.
I remember... Okay.
Like Jimmy Neutron-ish.
Yeah, okay.
And he used to do the kissing pranks, be like, all
Was
right,
it the
if
guy
I
that
beat-
looked like Logic? The fucking...
No,
like
he was
like a
taller.
white
He
boy?
was taller. He was white, but he was tall, and he was like I don't know how to describe his
It
haircut.
kind of
but
reminded me of Logic, maybe.
fucking he would do like the if I beat you in rock paper scissors, you need to give me a kiss or some shit like that.
And the bitch was always like, okay.
yeah. Or the one of the craziest one was like kissing. It was like
Kissing...
no, it was like
a
kissing
dude's boyfriend, a dude's girlfriend.
in front of him or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Kissing a dude's girlfriend in front of him, or
I just had a
or
little
another
Joe
one was
Biden
like
moment right there.
I forgot how he titled it, but it was some shit like kissing the mom in front of their kids or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was like what
They're
the
like,
fuck?
what?
This nigga's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and then like, it's like, Mom, what would Dad say? Something like that.
Yeah.
Imagine, bro. Like,
Yeah,
that'd be
it's
crazy if it was real. But, you know,
yeah,
I think it came out that
everything he
my
did
boy
was
was
fake.
faking
Most of the
everything.
pranks back
But I
in the
mean,
day
you
were
would
fucking
think,
fake,
you know,
right?
just basically it was just so crazy.
I think that's why the Nelk Boys blew up, right? Because they were actually originally
Were they
doing, like,
actually
big
pranking
pranks.
people?
I remember they did
Were they being
they
crazy?
did like a prank at an airport where they got arrested because
Like,
they
bomb,
thought they had a bomb or
bomb.
something. So it's like that's what kind of got them big because they were doing like real pranks, and now they're just douches or whatever the fuck. They're just trying to make money everywhere.
I just always see them when they like show up at the UFC events,
Yeah, that's
and
what
then they like
don't
drink a
like.
Happy Dad or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what I fucking hate because they're just there to promote.
Yeah.
But
I was never
would
a
do the
fan
same.
of them.
I would do the same, honestly. But that's
Yo,
besides the
speaking
point,
of
right?
people that change and shit like that, yeah. Did you ever watch like Smosh?
Oh,
growing
I
up?
remember Smosh.
I never really even watched them, so I don't even know what their content was like. But apparently, like they bought their like the company back or something like that.
That's what I never understood. I saw that on Twitter, but they sold their brand to begin with, and now they
Yeah.
bought it back, or what the fuck
Yeah,
happened there?
apparently, yeah.
So they sold the company name,
Smosh,
but
yeah, like and
they
I'm
weren't
guessing,
there
like,
no
the
more.
YouTube channel.
But they
no,
weren't
but they
there.
were still working there. Yeah.
so they were still making content for
Yeah,
it. So they
yeah.
just didn't decide what they made.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, like
retarded.
they
Why
would
he
still
do that?
use them for the
No,
ideas.
yeah, that's
and
what I
stuff.
mean. That's what I mean. But it's like
I'm pretty sure they would still take their words for it. I'm sure they were like lead, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like designer or a fucking content producer.
the fact you have to
or
buy
whatever.
your shit back though, but
Yeah.
your own thing.
And then like I saw that some guy that I'm like in some like shitty Discord group, and like he was like, "Oh my God, Smosh is back," and they're like they used to. It's just like how they used to be. I'm like, is that necessarily a good thing? But I guess so. Like because like I don't know if they were always, you know, it's like crazy like I think they were just really wacky.
Yeah, I think
Like,
they were
they were,
goofy.
like,
You
wacky
call them
dudes.
wacky,
Yeah.
goofy. Like I feel like if you look at it now, it would be corny. Even you could consider it corny, but it's like it's because that's what you watch something growing up. It's like the old phase members, like one of like the OG phase members. So the kids grew up with them and shit like that, and then like they grew up with their audience. You know, it's like one person that makes content for kids. They're not gonna keep making content for kids unless.
But
they,
I mean, like the face
them.
guys, like China changed, no?
Yeah, they changed it.
They also sold out.
Yeah, they sold out crazy.
But like also like their name was worth crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you think it was? Do you
now,
think it was like more or like the same
What
as
do you
it's
mean?
like Smosh?
right now? I think it's more.
No, I'm saying like when they sold at the time.
When did they sell?
I don't know, like 2014,
When they moved to
2016.
LA?
I think maybe after that.
A little bit after when they started getting deals, right?
Yeah, when they started getting crazy deals, I'm pretty sure they were going pretty big because like they were doing pretty good at the MLG stuff, and then it changed into.
It's crazy how they
CLV
you be like,
or
we're doing
whatever.
good at video games. Let's fucking go into this.
Yeah,
And what
yeah,
the fuck
I'm
are
going
you
to this,
thinking?
I'm going to
It's
the
like,
Madison Square.
yeah, like
Garden
how does
or
that
whatever.
like how does like that two ideas click in your head? That's like saying, bro, I'm fucking good at counting money. I'm gonna go talk to girls now, bro. It's like, what the fuck? Those two don't add up, bro.
Well, 1 and 1 adds up, so fuck you, bitch.
Bro, all I know is that if she says no, I know there's a way I can multiply,
I can make
subtract
that
it,
shit.
or divide it
Oh.
to make it a yes, my boy.
Kind of, oh man, like that one guy with the torso
Yep.
and the suitcase.
Bro, that dude, all I gotta say is respect the XQC murderer.
Yeah.
We talked about this. Basically wanted to be the Zodiac, but got impatient.
Yeah. Had crazy fucking amounts of fucking OCD or ADHD. Even though like maybe like the same fucking thing. To be
No, I
honest.
think ADHD is the one where you can't stay still. OCD is the one where like you gotta see
you
everything.
you gotta fix it.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure it go the way you want it.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
Well, maybe it's a little bit of both then. You know what I mean?
maybe
Like,
you have a little bit of both, huh?
you know, me like if
But
I
for
did
sure.
it.
For sure, I would
we
be
were
like him.
discussing that maybe they
For
didn't
sure.
get the right guy.
For sure, I would be like him though. I would be dropping clues and be like, bro, hurry up, bro. I'm gonna die and you guys aren't gonna catch me. Like, what the fuck?
You just had some like life-threatening disease.
But like, because if I was a murderer, you see the words I use there. If I was, right? Remember,
right.
I know you're hearing this.
Listen.
But if I was, my whole plan would be at the end to be like to lead everyone to like a fucking radioactive facility. Like get in a high speed chase where they know it's me, right?
Right.
They fucking corner me in
like
the
fucking
like I get like 30 bodies or
like
like
OJ.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
OJ
like
Simpson.
that.
They're like, oh my god, it's OJ
matter of fact,
and a Bronco.
I get like
and his Bronco.
I get like 25 bodies, right? So I'm considered a highly dangerous fucking suspect.
Right.
They got me surrounded.
Not even
somehow.
suspect, target.
I get out, start speeding on the freeway. Fucking somehow managed to create my own radioactive fucking formula, you know, to the point where I guide everyone there and just take like a final piece of art, just blow everyone up, including myself. I don't know where this is going, but doesn't that shit sound awesome, bro? Doesn't that shit sound like a fucking...
You know, it kind of reminds me, for some reason, I thought about fucking
David
like...
Martinez, bro.
No. I don't even remember who the fuck that guy is.
Fucking Cyberpunk, that one scene
Oh.
where he goes crazy.
No, I was thinking about more Homer Simpson from The Simpsons. Because he works at the at the nuclear power plant, and then like
they got the retarded ass
and
nigga.
literally the intro is literally him walking around with the fucking stick of like
dropping
like,
it almost
uranium
everyone,
or plutonium or some shit that's glowing. It's like, yo, you gotta be careful with this. It's like, nah, it's time to bounce, dog. What the fuck?
Bro, that's what I was thinking the other day. You know how, no, not just the other day, today. You know how I told you, like, whoa, bro, like, you mixed crazy shit. I was like, bro, what if we find our own, like, crazy reaction? It's like, you think scientists have sat there and tried every formula? Be like, what creates a certain reaction?
Maybe not all of them, but maybe they're
like, what if we find
I mean, that's how like science is made. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro. I don't trust them.
I mean, they also be lying though.
Yeah,
That's
exactly,
100% true.
What you're telling me? I can't find my own
quote unquote
reaction,
professionals and experts.
You telling me
I
like
know.
I can't like grind up a certain plant found in the fucking hills somewhere, let it dry, become a powder, and then mix it with some fucking water with alcohol with a little bit of fucking seeds, and then it fucking causes like a thermite reaction. You know, like have they tried
like
that?
It glows. Like
no, I'm talking about it gets hot as fuck where it can melt metal.
Like straight thermite. You're saying,
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure like that was back in the day. It was called like alchemy. No. You know what I mean? Like wizards, witchcraft. Yeah, alchemy.
Stupid fire, bro.
Yeah, it's just
Look
like,
at him.
like he mixed all these plants and like
Bro,
wood
they gotta be the biggest financiers of all time. If you think about it, they were like, bro, this potion right here makes you 3 years younger. And they just be like, yo, really? But yo, how much you want for 5 pieces of gold? And be like,
But to be honest, gold was probably. I don't even know if it was easier to get.
was it salt back then or gold?
It was probably a little bit of both.
Or was it like
But it was probably just
like
all
cattle?
things of value.
like cattle?
Yeah,
Or
trade,
bread?
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Of everything.
Just like
Have you ever been part of a trade?
Part of what trade?
Any trade, like in real life, in game. I was part of a trade the other day. It was in a game. It was pretty crazy because back to Warzone, that's a wild place,
Okay.
And
Warzone 2.0.
I witnessed a civilized trade for once,
Oh, really?
And I was like, not surprisingly, it was all whites, There wasn't people of color there, Obviously, the trade might have had some
might have been a little bit different.
Might have been different, but
differences of agreements, stuff like that.
There was different races. I'd probably say maybe an Asian there, maybe some dude that was talking, and let's just call them Indian, And there was Americans and some Mexicans, so it was pretty diverse. Just goes to show who's the problem,
I see what you're saying. I see what
but
you're saying.
civilized trade happened, some dude wanted something, some dude said, I have it, what do you have for me? He said, oh, actually, you have what I want. And it went down, and I was like, ooh, this is first time I'm seeing a civilized trade happen online. And I thought about, have I done a trade in person? I was like, because in person, it's like way sketchier, right? Because you could get scammed.
You get robbed.
And fucking killed, right? You can get put in a suitcase.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, have you ever been part of a trade? Because we
the
were watching
trades,
that Craigslist thing where people meet up and do all that shit. That's crazy.
But most of those trades are like, I'll trade you my mouth for your dick type of thing. Those are those kinds of trades that go down on Craigslist. That's why
that's if you're looking for those trades.
I mean, maybe, but right. I feel like nowadays, like the only trade that really happens is always just money, unless it's like cars.
You don't think it's like out trading?
Or I'm saying like item for
this
money.
Stereo.
Maybe like in that Slab City. You ever heard of Slab City?
Or it's literally like still.
It's like communist. So
yeah.
They're just like.
Well, is it considered communism? Anarchy, isn't it? Because there's no rules.
I guess so, but they still have rules of like it's like if you start killing people, like they're all gonna gang up and kill you type of thing.
Really?
Yeah, they're not just gonna be like, oh well, let's whatever. Who gives a shit?
That's not a law then. That's still anarchy then.
Yeah, I mean anarchy just means no government, but they still got rules that they follow. Which is always really funny because it's so, like they pretend like
there's no rules.
Yeah, like there's no laws, but they're like it's just
because there needs to be rules.
The only difference is like one's more civilized than the other. And instead of saying like, well, these are the rules of life. I'm like, no, these are the laws. So if you break them, we're gonna fucking put you in a fucking
what's
cage.
the speeding limit in Slab City?
0.
10 miles per hour, bro.
Because they can't
they don't got cars, bro.
3 miles, maybe.
Like, bro, you're walking too fast. Chill the fuck out, bro. We're about to shoot you.
And it's like, yo, you're sprinting? Nah.
I'm high as fuck right now. I can't see you sprinting, or else I'm gonna think it's a fucking alien.
my mescaline. I just made my mescaline real quick, and I see you running. I'm thinking it's a UFO.
Yeah, I see you
running.
running.
I can catch it.
Bro, the way you're running, that shit. Majestic, but you need to chill.
It should look in like a pony, fucking unicorn.
Unicorns.
So, yo.
You think unicorns ever existed, or is it just a myth, bro?
Maybe.
Where do people come up with all these things? Like, I mean, you could see why, because there's people coming up with like Star Wars and stuff like that. So they got crazy imaginations. But back then, you think they were coming up with like? Don't you think they were too busy like trying to survive instead of coming up with stories? Like now we live comfortably, so that's why there's people that get paid to come up with stories. But back then, there wasn't shit like that. I feel like it was harder to even just survive. So how the fuck is there people coming up with stories like that unless they actually saw it?
So
look into it, bro.
So Eddie Bravo mode. Eddie Bravo, yo. So check this out. I did look into it.
Oh,
check it out.
What's that nigga's name? Fucking John Smith.
John Smith.
You John Smith into it?
Yo.
Well, we're gonna get into that soon. But
yeah. So check this shit out. The Greeks, the Romans, different time periods, very similar buildings. Yeah. Why is it that? Why is it that there's those kinds of buildings everywhere around the world?
I thought you were gonna go with something else.
Oh, okay. What did you think I was gonna go with?
I thought you were gonna say, look at them, great structures, philosophers, educated. You go over there to Africa, mud buildings.
I mean, those are also there.
All right.
Don't get me wrong.
All right. Yeah.
Those are also there.
All right, but keep going.
But I'm just saying, like, those people were everywhere. The ones that built those buildings, they were everywhere. I feel like those people had time. You know what I'm saying? They had time.
I mean, for sure. Some of those fucking sculptures, they didn't fucking make them in one day, right? They had to have time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they had time. Because, like, some of those buildings are massive. And they're everywhere. Yep. They're not just in, you know, Rome and Greece, Athens, and then fucking, I don't know, anywhere else. Those are the only fucking cities I remember. Bologna. You know, there they got these big ass towers. It's crazy shit. But these philosophers and people nowadays, I'm just saying, maybe they just had so much time. They kind of come up with shit. But there was this one author back in the day that was like, yo, everything that I've seen, everything that I wrote about is shit that I've seen. Shit that I've experienced in real life. And then he gets accredited for coming up with ideas of like teleportation and like ideas of like human self-combustion, which is like when people just blow up into fire just randomly.
Damn.
And I forgot which other fucking thing, but it was, those two are like the most like main ones. Because people have always said like, yeah, people can self-combust, like, because we have methane inside of us. They're like, yeah, people could just blow up and like, you know, they're just on fire, yeah. Like a bomb just goes randomly.
Never seen it happen, but
me neither. But I have seen a video of this like cow that was like I guess like I'm guessing it couldn't shit or couldn't fart or something. And it was like bloated with like
inflated.
Yeah, it was bloated with like fucking methane.
Oh, I seen it, and they poke it, right?
And they poke it with like this little jet thing, but for some reason they like turn it on fire, they like light it, and it's just like a torch, and it's just like a torch coming out.
I seen that video,
but I don't know if they had to light it for it to start coming out like crazy.
I think they did,
because maybe it was too slow with the just gas. Then with the fire, just kind of makes it like, oh shit, now it's being wasted. So it's
now
just
it's faster.
So now it's getting pushed out.
True. That's just crazy, right? Because it's like.
But, like, I know that much, but, like, we don't produce as much fucking methane as a fucking cow. And then maybe people that, you know, like, I don't know, like, even not just thinking about it, I could probably think about a scenario where maybe someone just builds up so much, like, you know, methane, I guess, but, like, I don't know if our methane is that strong, but, like, maybe if, you know, you hold it in for that long, but at that point, you'd probably, like, kill yourself because you have to shit at some point. You can't just not shit for like a week and then be okay.
Bro, if you're shit for a week, I feel like
that's probably happens, but that's probably like the most it happens.
Don't you just die, bro? Like
I feel like a week and like
insane.
1 hour. You know, it's just like fuck. You gotta be.
That's the limit. Like if you after 1 week, you have 1 hour to shit. If you don't shit within the hour, you're just dead.
Or if like you still can't figure it out and you don't go to the hospital, by then you just. You know, like your gut just... I mean, your shit's probably still infected at that point, but it's just not that bad where it just spreads at like a faster fucking pace, you know what I mean?
That's fucking crazy, bro. Because, like, what about niggas that eat ass, bro? Like, does that shit never get infected?
I'm sure if you eat like tons of dirty ass, or probably just one dirty ass for sure.
Yeah, because it's not even a dirty ass, because it's like, what if, like, you clean the outside, right? But if you put your tongue in that shit, but isn't it still dirty?
Well, for sure.
So that's, unless you're cleaning the inside, which is crazy.
I think that's what porn stars do.
How do they clean the inside?
Fuck, I forgot, like a douche. There you go, that's what it's called.
What the fuck? That's
a douche.
Insane.
You know, and then funny thing, you know, always people say douchebag, oh, you're a douchebag. Well, that's like originally it was like a pussy sprayer. It was like to clean your pussy, yeah. But then now they're like, we moved on from that. We just use soap. We just use soap. But for this, you know, for this thing, you know, because of that, because you know it's dick, like you're saying, it's dick going inside ass and it's dirty, or just eating ass, you know, right? Which is still like if you're sticking your tongue in it. And that's oof.
But that's more of like I feel like a grown woman act, right? And I don't feel like there's like teenagers out there being like, "Hey, eat my ass." You know, it's like that's pretty wild.
I'm sure I met one but I never did it to her.
I don't know, bro. You got a pretty big beard, bro.
You
know what they say, bro.
I mean, I know what they say when it's like different colored. You know what I'm saying? When it's like blonde.
Nah.
Then it's like you got brown hair, but you got just got like a little bit of blonde around your mouth.
Nah, I don't know.
I know what they say right then. And sure, I have a little bit of blonde, but that's like the whole thing. That's like the whole thing because like when I was a little baby kid, I was like a white boy, and I had blue eyes. And then I got kidnapped, and they just put me in front of the sun for too long, and I just got bronzed. Yeah, I got crispy.
Bro, that's fucking insane.
And then they delivered me back.
You think that's how Germans fucking hid? They just were in the sun for a while?
I think that's why they went to Argentina.
Because there's more sun over there?
Because there's probably a little bit less sun. Because it's like closer down.
True,
You know what I'm saying? They had to hide.
But
The Jews started coming after the Germans.
They flipped the script?
Yeah.
Like, bro,
they started coming after them. And then they were
like,
we have to take you to Kuwait.
Yo, español.
Yeah,
español.
What? ¿Qué?
¿Qué?
No hablar.
¿Qué?
No hablar para allá ustedes. Something like that. I don't know how those Argentinians sound like. I know how fucking... It's like, vaya para allá, bobo. Fucking what's his name says that.
Who?
The soccer guy. The fool that just came to Miami. Yeah, Messi.
Speaking of Messi, bro, what do you think? What do you think about him? Is it cool coming to the U.S.? You know, I mean,
I know he's getting a fat bag.
Yep, and he's getting like,
over, dude.
A percentage of like the team or some wild shit like that.
Like I don't know if it's like the team, but I know he's getting a percentage of like Apple or something like that.
Oh yeah, because like that's insane, yo. Damn, my boy, what's going on over there?
Yo, I think it's those chili beans, boy. Those little chilies.
I think you got fucking AIDS, bro.
No. You put some eggs in here?
Yeah. I fucking...
That's kind of gross. But I'm still going to keep drinking it.
You know what I did? I fucking... I made that drink, and I said, you know what? I'm going to add some extra fucking spice to this dude, because... He's some more fucking pussy. He needs some more spice in his life. He's too calm. He needs to be more active.
What are those things called again? Those little ball ones?
Oh, chiltepín.
Chiltepín?
Yeah.
You put like fucking 8 more of them.
I put the whole bottle. I put the whole bottle.
You put the whole thing? I didn't even crush them. I didn't crush them so that way they'd sink to the bottom.
Yeah, you wouldn't notice them. Until right now, you get to the bottom, you're going to see a fat stack of them.
I'm just going to fucking pour it up a little bit too high. This is going to be like fucking... It's going to be like caviar trying to come down my mouth. It's like, what the fuck, bro? What is this?
What is this? Bro, speaking of fucking... like... I don't even know what the fuck I was going to say, actually. But I did want to bring this up.
What's up?
Have you ever fucked with ants?
As a kid, yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Only as a kid, huh? Have you noticed? Like, you don't see no fucking adults fucking with ants. Oh, you see like adults fucking with ants, but you might want to report that to the police, bro. They might be planning
they're outside
something.
and not wearing a white robe. You know what I'm saying? Like a scientist.
Yeah, because, bro, when I was a kid, I was like the U.S. government over in Afghanistan just fucking dropping bombs, shit. Bro. Just fucking every day on recess. I knew this anthill was at the same spot every day. Just going over there and just fucking. I remember buying not even buying water bottles, just fucking finding empty ones and just filling them up so I could pour them in the anthill, and then just fucking like getting like piles of sand and like launching them like pretending they were bombs and shit. The ants going crazy. And I remember like.
You're worse than the fucking ant bullies.
Fucking moving.
That would just fucking bully the whole fucking little ant colony outside his house, and then they would change them into an ant.
No, I don't remember that.
No,
where the fuck is that from?
That's like I don't think that's a Disney movie. I think it's a Pixar movie from way back in like 2008. Something like that.
I don't remember, bro. But I fucking...
I thought that shit was going to happen to me if I fucked with them too much, bro.
No, bro. I'm telling you. I remember I would have fun murking them every day, bro. And then one day I came back and they just weren't there. And I was like, no, what the fuck happened? Yeah. And then I came
Now
back.
you made a move. They're
No,
like, yeah, we're getting
and I remember
fucked
I
up.
found out what a king, like what the like different kind of ants are, because now there's some ants that have like wings, and there's like
Yeah, those
the
are like the
queen
guys
ant.
or whatever.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guards and all that. I
Yeah.
remember at one point, I remember seeing the guards, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was getting hyped. That day, I must have killed the queen or something, because the next day there was nothing. And I remember checking like
Oh.
for 2 days straight, there was nothing.
Yeah,
And I
like,
was
where
like,
are the ants
"They're
at?
fucking gone, bro. I fucking
My victims.
my victims, bro." I was more sad because I couldn't fuck with them no more. Not because I killed them, because I was like, whoa.
No, yeah, for sure. Because you want to keep torturing the
Yeah.
insects.
To me, it wasn't like they were fucking suffering.
You were
so
like almost like on this. You were like almost being like a serial killer.
you think?
You know, if you would have started killing like animals after that, you're like, yo, because my ants are gone, I'm gonna start killing animals. I'm gonna start, or like reptiles. You know, like lizards.
You think? I mean, I killed lizards before, but not for fun. I just killed them.
Yeah, I mean, just because they're inside your house and your mom.
No, I
or
just
something.
killed them because I was bored, but it wasn't for fun. You know what I
was
mean?
like, yo, I'm just.
I mean,
should I read a book or should I just kill this fucking frog?
but here's the
I'd rather
thing.
kill the lizard.
I didn't kill it like I had one in a box and I like fucking showed.
You just lit it on fire.
Yeah,
and
I would
like
like hunt them.
crazy shit.
No,
Okay, that's a little different.
because I would just go out hunting like with a slingshot or just my hand.
Okay,
And, or
I
sometimes
feel
they would
that's
get
a little different.
sometimes they would get under a rock and I would lift the rock and catch them with my hand and then be like, yeah, I got one.
Right.
Then slam it on the ground. But like, but that was different.
That was different. That was after they're already dead. So
Yeah,
they
it's
weren't
it's,
suffering.
it's not like I'm out there like capturing them and putting them in a fucking
In a
cage and burning
shoebox,
them.
and then I'm just
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
a
what's
little
going
bit
on
more
with this?
insane, right? But I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I've definitely have
Have you had your fair
hunted-
share of killing fucking innocent animals?
a little bit, but not that much. It was just like more of like I was always more of a target shooter.
I mean, if you think about it,
I
all
tried to
animals
hit
are fucking.
birds, though.
Yeah, all animals are innocent,
sure.
right? In a way, because they're not doing anything
I
to
don't know,
you.
man. Sometimes I feel like they know what they're doing, and
You
they're
think?
like assholes. Yeah, but like
think?
I know for sure, like crows and ravens, like they're pretty smart, and like other kinds of birds are pretty smart too, not just necessarily those two.
Yeah, but like I don't know because.
Like pigeons are pretty. They're actually.
But you
pretty
think
fucking
they're like
smart.
trying to kill you? But that's what
I don't
mean,
think
like,
they're trying
I
to
think
kill
they're-
you, but I
that's-
think they're trying to like when they shit on you, and then they like I don't know, like other birds
You
start like
think-
laughing, bro. Like for sure, like shit like that happens, 100%.
You think?
Yeah,
Nah.
100%.
They'd be like, "Yo, I'm about to shit on this dude.
Bro,
Check it out." And then,
Bro, it's
No
it's some
way.
shit like that. When it's what are the coincidences of like a bird just it's just completely empty, right? You're walking down a pier, completely empty, and then you're like I don't know, probably walking with like eating an ice cream, and then the fucking bird just shits right on it. What are the coincidences? Like, what are the chances of that? What are the chances of that?
I don't know, bro. How much? Here's what I gotta say. You gotta compare the times he's missed.
I mean, for sure, but like,
because it's like, bro, like
because pigeons are old. Like they gotta be old to be looking like the other pigeons. You could tell when there's an older pigeon too. But like when they're like just a normal sized pigeon, you know they're like they've made it old enough for them not to be killed or something like that. Like they've had all that chance to just go by, and if they're shitty, I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying some of them for sure. Like know what they're doing, and they're either like shit on you or they'll like swoop by and take your food. Like seagulls, seagulls will fucking swoop on you and they'll take your fucking food.
yeah,
100%.
you got a point. You got a point there, but
like, there's no way they don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're like conscious.
Like,
but,
they're like, yo,
yeah.
I'm about it. I could take this
Yeah.
food right now.
Yeah.
I'm not looking. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
But I don't know if they like hold any malice. But I know for a fact they'll like react. They'll react to certain shit happening. Like I said, the pigeons will laugh. I saw this other thing where like it was this news reporter. I literally saw this shit earlier today. It was like this news reporter lady, fucking like doing some like bit outside of this like turkey fucking like place, talking about like, oh yeah, Thanksgiving coming up, fucking like no one's not gonna be having a turkey. And then like as she's saying that, like a turkey pecks her in the ass or something like that. And she goes like, oh, she makes a weird sound, and then like all the turkeys are like, oh, like it sounds like they're just laughing at her.
Oh, but that's because when you make a loud
but
noise,
like,
they laugh.
but she kept making more sounds and they didn't. Like she was like talking normal like after like, but still
It's
like
because you gotta make a loud noise.
I don't know, man.
Bro, I've been in a farm. You've been in my farm today.
I've been at farms, yeah, but
that
I feel like that's a little different. I don't know.
I'm not saying like you could be talking like this and they won't do nothing, but once you make like a loud scream, they'll sing. And then if you go back to normal, they'll be whatever. And then you go again a loud scream, they'll do it again.
Bro, but also, I don't know if you've noticed this, but have you ever like tried making chicken noises to your chickens?
No.
If you make like chicken noises or like rooster noises, other ones will follow up. I'm telling you, like they know, bro. They know.
Bro,
I don't think they're like
you
super
might be on some schizo fucking
bro, maybe. But ain't nothing wrong
roll.
with that.
I'm about to drop you off an LA,
Tootsie
bro.
roll, fucking
cinnamon roll.
Why did fucking Nixon close down the fucking the crazy the psycho wards? You know, I should be in there right now,
bro. You know what I was thinking about the other day?
What's up?
Like, you ever seen those fucking no like local girl where like where you live, right? And,
like the ads?
No, like local girls that like just that you went to high school or that you knew.
Oh, okay.
You know?
You mean
and then they became like now they started OnlyFans.
I know, like from the one like around us, like one.
No, I don't know about like around here, but anywhere, in any girl that you just knew in high school or that you just
that I know, like friends of friends of friends like that.
Yeah,
maybe friends
just
of friends
anywhere
as well.
in the valley that you like. You just know.
I've seen a couple.
It's like those. I made it a mission that those are the ones I'm trying to fuck now, bro. There's something about
those
that.
are the ones you're trying to target.
Yeah, there's something about like fucking them like putting themselves out there and like I feel like I don't know, like I don't know. It just might be a dumb idea because I feel like
I think it is. But continue.
Because there's just something hot about fucking
some shit
someone that's big online. I guess that's what it is. Because
you a clout chaser.
Not really, because I wouldn't want to be associated with them. I wouldn't be like, yo, at me,
but they're gonna, they're gonna make you a thing.
No, but I'm not saying like make content with them or anything. I'm saying like there's just something about
like, yo, this guy fucked me over. This is who he is. You see what I'm saying? Like,
no,
don't make you a thing.
You think? I'm just talking like about like a
one night
stand
depends
thing.
how bad you know.
I'm talking about like you kind of get away with, like you agree with them, like you're just trying to fuck and that's it. Because to me there's something hot about fucking the OnlyFans bitch, you know? Because it's like I don't know what it is about. Whore. I think that's what it is. But then now that I think about it, I was like she might be fucking everyone, or she might not be fucking nobody. Because she might just trying to make money, you know, or she might be like letting the plug, dog. But then again, it's like, how much of a hoe was Lana the Plug before she even met Adam? Because didn't she met?
Oh, I don't know. Like, was she a virgin beforehand?
No, I don't know. Because if I'm not mistaken, she was a guest on his podcast, and then that's how they met. Yeah, that's how they met, and then they started kicking it more and more, and then eventually started going out, and then they married just a couple months ago.
But I don't know, for her to be like a virgin, like completely.
Yeah,
like, I don't know.
I think she was lesbian when they met. She was going out with a girl.
Yeah, all girls are lesbians. You know what I'm saying? All girls are bisexual.
All girls are lesbians when they fucking boyfriend leaves them.
Yeah, so it's whatever.
Why is that? Why is that their boyfriend leaves them? They're like, you know what? I like girls now.
Yeah.
It's never like guys be like, fuck. A girl let me
where's the dick? Swing a dick my direction right now.
You know what they say? They say, fuck that pussy, get me another.
Dude,
get me another.
That's what they should say. Sometimes they just go,
bro, tell me some dude that reacts like that right now, and I'll slap him up. I'll fucking dick slap him and put my dick in his mouth. Hey, yo.
That fucking clip from fucking the fucking boxer, that fucking the fool that's fucking crazy all the time.
Tony Ferguson?
No. The Tyson, what's his name? Mike Tyson. Fucking the clip where he's like, I'll fuck you in the ass, a faggot, or something like that.
Fucking Tyson.
It was like the clip of it. It was like, hey, yo, yell at him. Tell tell him he has to, like, they gotta put him in a straitjacket. And he's like, no, man, that guy's fucking crazy. He'll fucking kill me. He's like, no, he can't even hear you. Don't be the pussy.
You know what? I think I just thought about it. I think my point was about fucking OnlyFans bitch is that, like, I could say, be like, look at her, look at all the whole shit she's doing, but I fucked her.
That's what she did to me.
Because I fucked her.
Yeah, but what if, like, she also fucked other guys in the ass? And then you're like, yeah, but she, maybe she did that. And then they're like...
No, but all I'm saying is, like, I fucked her. Doesn't matter.
But that's what I'm saying. But, like, if that's all she got...
I guess it's like a little bit
of
her getting fucked. No, what I'm saying, like, I mean, like,
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't go for one like that. Obviously, I wouldn't even buy it, so I wouldn't even. I don't even know what the fuck it is on there.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. Well, like,
you're telling me for me to follow through my plan, I have to buy their membership to see what the fuck they're posting? Have to. How the fuck am I supposed to see it then?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you willing just to take that bait?
No, bro.
I mean, it's just like my example, like I was like, maybe you like met these bitches, or you know what they do. You just follow them on Twitter or IG. So it's like, oh, okay, I got an idea. But then, like, you somehow managed to fuck, and then so maybe this one time you just found the bitch that was like in a party with a bunch of those hoes. She's like, yeah, I'll fuck you. Like, we'll fuck right now. Like, and you're like, oh, okay. That's another one to the list. Yeah. But then, like, nothing weird happened with you. But, you later flex it on with your boys, and you're like, yeah, fuck that bitch. And then, like, your boys look her up, and she's like, yo, all she does is just, like, she pegs guys in the ass, bro. You fucked her? I don't know, bro. Or does she
that makes it even...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That makes it better, because you'd be like, yeah, I fucked... All she does is fuck
But, like, they gotta believe you,
I fucked her, bro. That's where you have to record.
That's true.
And I think that's what makes it better. They have OnlyFans, but you record without them knowing, bro. So bro, that's it. Since they have OnlyFans, you record them without them knowing. So it's like, look, I'm fucking...
What if they record you without you knowing? Because, like you said, they do OnlyFans.
I would sue.
You'd sue?
I would buy their fucking thing and then be like, bro, I wasn't...
Here's all the evidence.
Yep, I didn't sign shit.
I didn't get paid, even
Meanwhile, me on my phone just fucking...
yeah, it's really in the footage.
Just, yeah.
That's why every time you fuck a bitch, especially in OnlyFans, you wear a mask. You wear a shiesty
You're giving me ideas, bro. I'm about to start in this journey, and thank you for all these...
I'm telling you, these are the guidelines.
Fuck, bro. Do you recommend I go out of my city, though, or should I just go in my city? But that's kind of cool. That's what I was saying, right? I wanted to be in the city. Because if it's out the city, what does it matter?
Maybe you start outside the city.
Just to get some practice?
And then you move into the city. Then you move into that city. And then you're already well known. Or like you said, you go out of the city and then you get some practice and you come back and you're just
murder.
Like all of them.
You murder everything and then you're known. They're gonna be like, yo, you fuck this.
Yo, this guy never.
He doesn't have an OnlyFans.
This guy never.
He's never flopped, bro.
Never. Flopped.
And they're gonna be like, yo, you should make an OnlyFans. And I'm gonna be like, nah. And then I could get them to pay me to fuck them, bro. I got it all laid out. Yo. I just need to grow a bigger dick. Nah.
Those what are they called? Shadow stars or something like that. When it's just people that are.
Oh, like don't show their face or something?
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily that, but it's just people that I say like get talked about, but no one knows who they really are. I don't know. Maybe there's just some shit I just made up.
That just sounds cool. That's what I'm trying to be, bro. What you
call it?
A shadow star?
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy because the star shines. But if you're a shadow star, bro, you're just fucking...
Maybe it makes sense, maybe it doesn't. But
to me, it makes sense. To me, it makes sense. It's like when the teacher said, "Okay, guys, it's time to popcorn read." Everyone knew who to choose. The kid that couldn't read. It just made sense, you know.
You just had to choose them every time.
It's like, all right.
But I already read.
Brian, you're first. All right, then I read my little paragraph, my little page, whatever. Timmy, you're next. Well, whatever. Fuck, I can't read. He fucking stutters like an idiot trying to read his page. All right. Fucking Carlos, you're next. Fucking Timmy
Oh,
chooses
nah.
Carlos, and then all right, blah, blah, blah. And Carlos chooses Timmy again. And you know, you just keep.
Yo, that's not fair.
Yeah, nah, fuck
No,
you. You're
that's
gonna
the way
learn.
popcorn reading works.
Yeah, it's fucking
Or
not
they
fair.
choose you.
They choose you because they want to.
Sometimes the same popcorn pops again and gets black. It's just the luck of the draws.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like it was always funny because I remember in this I had this one kid that we would always do this to, and popcorn reading would always fucking choose him because
You choose it multiple times though.
Yeah.
The teacher would be okay with it.
Yeah, like
He or she.
it was a she.
That teacher
She would be
probably just found
like it
so
was exactly like
fucking
I said. Like I would choose, like I would be the first one, but I chose that dude that couldn't read, and be like fuck, and then he would choose someone else, and that person would choose the person that couldn't read, and then he would choose someone else, and then he would choose the person that couldn't read again. You know,
Yo, we're just trying to help you.
Yeah.
We're trying to help
and
you.
the teacher wouldn't say shit, you know. But fucking, it was funny because sometimes this dude was so confident reading though. He was fucking like he couldn't read, but he was
like,
so
yo,
confident.
I'm glad. Yeah.
So it was like fucking like the fucking thing said conference, and it'd be like the confidence, and then he would just fucking make up the word, and you know,
He'll stretch it out.
You know, yeah,
shorten it out.
The thing was extraordinary. What did he say that word?
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary, and be like that shit was extra or something. He was just saying shit like that.
Extra.
He didn't know the word. He was just
Extra-dory.
fucking, extra-dory, yeah. And he'll be like, damn, respect to my boy, bro.
My boy just keeps going.
He just keeps going, bro.
It's like a test. You know, they're like, even if you mess up, just keep reading. And then you're like, well, you got half of the words wrong. Yeah, my boy got like all of them wrong.
All of them wrong? But he read 100 words, though.
But he read 300 words a minute, though.
They were all wrong, but...
fuck it.
It meant something somewhere, bro.
Speed, you know,
required.
Speed counts for something.
Speed, bro. All I gotta say is, fucking people get paid to run fast. That dude could probably get paid to talk fast.
You know, they could put him in a fucking
auction.
In an auction, for sure. I was gonna say like a telegram place, like the places where they're like talking telemarketer. But he'd probably sound really annoying. So. I mean, he'd probably fit right in with the fucking Indian people.
You think?
They're like, hello, sir, my name is Michael. You know, but it's like, I don't know. This guy doesn't sound like a Michael. My name is Michael Smith, sir. What can I help you with today?
You think he would fucking grow an Indian accent?
Or I don't know, but I feel like it'd be just as hard to understand him, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Because he's trying to talk fast as fuck?
Yeah. But I think maybe for sure, the auction is the better route. I think you kind of hit the nail on the head with that one. Because like you don't even understand, but you just know he just goes up a little bit, so it's just like, oh yeah, me. I'll fuck someone I don't know already went. All right, oh yeah, me. You know, and next thing you know, you spend like $50,000 on like a fucking, I don't know, like a garage or something like that. The garage is filled with random shit.
Well, you ever seen that show, the fucking
Storage Wars?
Yeah.
Oh,
would he ever buy any of that shit, bro? Or I feel like all that shit was set up, right? Just to
low-key, I'd like to. I think it'd be cool just to do it one time.
And then
see all the random shit you get, and then if you could sell it, I don't know, like if you want to start doing that. But I think it'd be kind of cool sometimes, you know,
to see what you get.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't just buy a random one. I'd be like, oh yeah, this one's got a bunch of like, you know, army looking shit.
But what if a bunch of fools like try to bid on it?
That's what I'm saying. Well, like I'll have for sure like a limit. I'd be like, well, I'm not gonna spend more than $800 on this.
But you'll spend more than them, right? Because they look to flip it. Yeah. You're just looking to like just collect cool shit or like find cool shit, right?
Mostly, yeah. For sure.
Which is,
I mean, you've seen what my room just is.
Some Nazi fucking prayer.
Yeah, it's just paraphernalia. So it's just like anything that I like. I'm like, yeah, I'll keep that.
I'll keep that.
I'll keep that.
Hitler worn patch.
Some fucking some of Hitler's youth's knives. You know what I'm saying?
Hitler's foreskin.
Oh, my boy was a Jew.
Jar.
My boy.
Imagine Loki was a Jew.
Oh,
he was mad. They cut off his dick, bro. That's how he fucking.
That's how he was a Jew or a Christian.
Yeah, that's how he was like, what the fuck, fuck them. All of them, I need them.
I need my shit back, and I'll never get it back. So they're all will be gone.
Either I get it back or you guys are gone,
bro. And that's so funny. You said it like they'll put it in a jar. There's like this weird ass story. It's like not in the Bible. It's like in the extra books of the Bible.
Extra credit.
Yeah. The ones that didn't make it. there's like this fucking there's like this one line where it's like, and then they like they fucking cut Jesus' dick off or whatever, the
What
foreskin.
the fuck?
They cut like the foreskin off, and then stick it in this jar of like this perfume, or something like that. And then they also said like later on in the Bible when Jesus gets his feet washed by Mary Magdalene or whatever, that was the same jar. It's like
What?
yeah, like she cleaned his feet with fucking bits of his foreskin.
What
Just
the
it's like it's such a fucking like I don't know if you can see the background now, bro, but it looks like a hellish vortex. It's a story straight out of some demons or some shit like that, bro. Some crazy shit.
I don't know how people
Jew.
believe the Bible, bro. It's like, what the fuck? Why write a book right now where people gonna believe it like thousands of years later?
Hey, Harry Potter.
You
Harry
think people
Potter.
are gonna be like, yo,
That shit was real?
people flying on brooms? Insane.
They might. You know, if they just hold on to the books forever, and then like the surviving group of like civilians, like
Make it
citizens,
seem like those are holy books or something.
yeah, they're like, yo, these are our favorite books, and we have to take care of them forever. In fact, we're gonna keep making copies of them to make sure there's always, and then like that's how it starts. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So like maybe in that parallel universe theory thing, or like the infinite universes and all whatever bullshit. Maybe one of them is just Harry Potterism. You know,
Bro, I was thinking, bro, I'm gonna go to a fucking church so I can find me some milfs, bro. Yeah, I feel like that's where
you wouldn't be wrong.
the innocent
bro.
milfs are, the ones that look innocent, but won't.
Sometimes they're really mean. Though.
No, not those though. You just need to.
Oh, you don't want to go to the Baptists? Those are the really white ones, but they're also sometimes they're really trailer trash.
You want the fucking.
Sometimes I like those.
The ones that like haven't.
The ones that look used.
The ones that look like him might have AIDS.
Mm.
Those are the good ones, the risky ones.
Those are also the trailer trash ones. That's what I'm saying. You might have to go with the fucking with those Baptists. They're a little mean though.
No. Obviously, fucking, you go to church, you look for the milfs, bro, because I feel like
they're always in the front row, the middle row.
Always just with their kids.
Always.
No father in sight.
Yeah, where's the dad?
And they want
He's
it.
taking
They've
care.
been wanting it forever, dog. So you just somehow, you be like, oh shit, nice shirt. Damn. You seem.
This is my first time here.
Your first time here, how I don't know, you just make some stupid conversation
Just
up, right?
breaking up.
And then
They'll fall for it.
You go home and fucking.
You know, I have this vision right now of Christ, our Lord, and and then you start making shit up.
Have you
She's
ever
like,
had any MILF hunting moments?
I fucked them up before, but I've never gone hunting for them.
No.
I've never done that.
How'd you fuck this MILF? How did you meet her?
So I might have been doing a trade, as we were talking earlier. I might have been doing a trade, and then
what items were in trade, if they could be discussed?
items,
Items
of great value. And the merchant's rider they were of relatives. So it was like the older sister. I'm like, oh, this is pretty sick, but I didn't think anything of it. And then at the time, I go inside after trade and I'm relaxing inside. Fucking, it's just like, hey, my writer sister, so relative here, would like to have your Snapchat for future trades. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, whatever. And then, things, then it just leads to one thing or another. And then, bada bing, bada boom. We fuck. And, but like, I wasn't hunting for it. I wasn't like, oh, I'm here at the bar or I'm here at the club.
Do MILFs go to bars? I feel they go more for bars.
MILFs
than
go
clubs.
for bars,
Not
for sure,
clubs,
not
right?
clubs, yeah. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I
Clubs
feel
are
like-
more of a young one thing.
I feel like I want to go MILF.
But you could also go MILF hunting at, like, our versions of parties, like, quinces or something like that.
Yeah, I don't like those though.
Yeah, those are pretty whack.
There's something weird about like going to a 15-year-old's party. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's insane. I find it crazy.
I think that's just because, like, you know, we're here in America, and it's just like, well, it's like, why are you going there? It's like, are you trying to fuck them or something?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, no. But now that you mention it, you know, maybe it's not such a bad idea that I'm here.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe I could work on with a lot of things. Maybe I could get really drunk and I could dance with like older women, and I could also. Maybe it sounds like a great idea. I don't know.
It might sound like a great idea when I'm 12 shots in and a fucking 6-pack of beers. You know.
And then after a while, when I start feeling too woozy, I hit the booger sugar a little too, you know. Get fucking three big old fucking football fields of it, and then I'm just cooling.
I'm cooling them up till the next day.
And then shit just happens. Next thing I know, like
I'm on the news.
like I was bright awake in the restroom, and then I'm just bright awake in the field. I don't know what just happened in between the two, but sometimes shit just happens. I don't know. You have ever had something like that when you had like? I had a buddy of mine where he was telling me like he would be like drinking, and hanging out with his buddy, and then eventually they would go somewhere like to some open field, and like hijack a fucking like a tractor. What? Yeah, and then they were just like fucking driving around in a tractor, and then something happened where they fucking flipped it.
And they just left it there.
And they just left it there, yeah. It's like, what the fuck, bro? But because they flipped it, like, he passed out. And he woke up and he's like, what the fuck? And then he left.
Oh, so when he flipped, he passed out, and when he woke up, the trap he was on.
Yeah, and I think his buddy, like, left at that point. Yeah, I think, like, his buddy, like, he probably tried to wake him up, but he wouldn't wake up. And he's like, yo, that guy's fucking dead. And then he just bounced. And he just bounced, and he was just like, I'm not gonna report this shit to the cops. We fucking did this, bro.
We're gonna find him dead.
Bro, but yeah, he just woke up later, and he's like, what the fuck happened? Looks around, he's sideways, and he's like, all right. And he gets out and he leaves.
Walking?
Yeah, he had to walk.
And they never told him nothing for the...
No, I guess, it's like open country.
Lit.
Yeah.
Fire, you know?
It's a little bit better than here, because here, like, you know, we got houses closer to one another, but that's to be expected in California.
Yeah, fuck.
If you want, like, homes that are far away, you go to, like, where the campos are at.
Yeah.
You know, straight up. And, like, in other places, it's just, like, forest. But the forest has, like, evil things in it, bro. You know what lurks inside of forests?
All kinds of things, bro.
All sorts of evil things. Elves. Goblins. I don't know about goblins, but fucking, like, what are duendes, which are like elves, but they're like the garden gnomes, kind of.
Yeah.
They're like gnomes. There you go.
Gnomes. That's fair.
Fucking gnomes.
But
Wendigos.
Going back to your fucking homie's fucking thing, have you ever drove buzz? Because I know I've had my fair share of driving buzz.
Easily.
Bro, where I was just
all I do is drive buzz.
It's crazy how it kind of seems like it's illegal, huh?
Yeah, but it's not.
It's like insane. It's like one of those things
that wouldn't be America.
Yeah, you kind of feel like it should be illegal, but it's like it's pretty crazy. It's cool that America makes it legal, but yeah, I've just fucking been driving down the road like 200 miles per hour, fucking racing a MILF on the road, you know. That was today.
Bumping Barbie Girl at the same time.
No, I'm bumping I'm so lonely. You know that song of fucking what's the one John Cena's dancing to the.
What the fuck? I don't know.
The fucking yeah, cause I'm so lonely. It's like the little fucking Asian. It's like K-pop or whatever the fuck it is. You shared it last time. It was like where it was the news, like the audience. They wanted to attract the actual audience.
Chinese ladies or Korean ladies.
Yeah, that one. Bumping that fucking
the
shit.
Cupid song.
Cupid. The one with the arrow. Song. I remember fucking Mike Perry going with the arrow.
Yeah.
But that exact bumping that shit, racing on the road, fucking going like, and then all of a sudden.
Fucking Tokyo Drift on this bitch.
Yeah. I remember driving fast as fuck, bro. And I remember there was obviously left lane fast, right lane slow.
Right.
And I was going fast as fuck. I was about to pass this guy in the right lane, but there was this car coming up behind the other car in the right lane, going fast as fuck. And I was like, "Oh, bro, if you want to pass, you're gonna have to slow down because we're about to it's that weird intersection where kind of both cars kind of block the road."
Right.
But
okay.
this madman at the time I thought it was. Sped up like crazy and just zoom and went in between the gap, and I was like I wasn't even mad. I was like, respect,
I was pretty
bro.
impressed.
But right when she did that, I managed to see it was a girl, so I was like, yo, that hyped me up. I ain't gonna cat. I was a little
That
buzzed.
shit made me thrust a little bit. I was like,
I fucking stepped on it. I had to catch up to her, bro, and I was right behind her, and I passed her, and she passed me, and then mentioned she left the freeway, so I was sad. I was like, should I follow her?
I thought you put down the window. You were like, "Hey, what's your number?"
Well, the freeway's going.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna fucking.
You're like waving,
on
trying
my
to
phone?
point. Yeah, you're trying to point at the "Hey, pull over."
No, but yeah, I was like, fuck, bro. This is first impressive, first girl that I've seen drive. Pretty impressive, honestly.
Should never happen. The only other one I could think about is the one from. Funny enough, is some Asian chick that's like drifting or something like that in the videos. She's like, racist? Yeah, I am a racist. And then she's like drifting in the car or whatever. Yeah. Bro, that one, which like I said, surprising because Asians and Asian women are like
that's like the worst combo.
record holding fucking like worst fucking demographic of people that go and crash their cars because they don't know what the fuck they're doing for some reason.
Yeah, true that.
Maybe it's because they're so like short. You think? Maybe because they're short, they can't see, and then they start freaking out.
Do you think, or they just like?
Do you
Because
think
it doesn't make sense. Because Asians are always made fucking like they're the smart ones. They're like intelligent, and all this and that.
Yeah, but
so
those are like the guys though.
That's true. The girls.
Maybe like the girls are like dependent on the guys, and so when they're alone, maybe maybe that's why like Muslim countries don't want to like let women drive.
They're doing the good thing for them.
Because they're like,
right?
yo, if we let them drive, they'll be like the Asian
death
women.
rate up.
They'll be like the Asian women, and since like. And Asian people are like they're dying, like they're
killing themselves already, bro.
Not even are they killing themselves, bro, but they're not even making kids fast enough to like reproduce them. You know what I'm saying? To like make up for the losses.
So all I'm saying, if I go over there, bro, I will have at least 10 kids a year.
Yo,
that's a low.
Asians
number.
Be baddies.
Bro, that's a low number. I would at least nut in one bitch a day.
One bitch a day. You're just outside. You're kind of like, how like in the movies, like a bitch would just kind of put her leg out. But
that's me.
It's something like that, but it's like instead of like the Taiwanese like square where it's just like a road of just like hello, like all trying to get your attention.
Yeah.
It's just you. It's just you. You're like, yeah.
No, and I have a code too where
American
I accept. Like if I shake my leg, it's like a no. But if I give you like a tap, it means yes. Like you go up the stairs and I'll follow behind you.
You do this? No.
No.
You go like that? I mean, walk in.
Yeah, I'll follow right behind you.
Secret language already just fucking deciphered.
Yup. Pig Latin.
We
talked about this, bro.
I don't even think we've talked about it on the podcast.
I feel like we have. It feels like we have. But
Pig Latin is not a real thing. It sounds fucking dumb.
It sounds like made by autistic people.
Yeah, it really.
It sounds like
dyslexic people.
It sounds like it's made by intelligent autistic people, bro. It's like they were onto something, but they just made the most stupid shit they could make.
I feel like it's just dyslexic people trying to get away with being fucking dumb.
I don't know.
They're trying to be like, no, bro, that's what it says. Check it out, and then they like rewrite it.
You think
something like that's gotta be
because the
Pig
words,
Latin. Why is
words
it like
change so much? There's no way they fucking like
change in what way? Maybe like
the first letter goes to the back, and then they add a fucking Y A like an AY.
Yeah, but like how you said it yourself, it's based off of like the normal English language. It's based off of that, but it's just changed around.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. And what if autistic people were just like, bro, what if we made English better?
But maybe it's also the same thing.
Autistic people are
dyslexic.
Bro, what are you trying to say about me?
Just because I can't read doesn't mean
we've
I can't
established this, bro.
Stand up straight.
Well, I can't stand up straight, bro. I have to like stand.
You got scoliosis.
like an S.
You got osteoporosis. You know,
I got S-osis,
They
bro.
got the
I fucking stand like an S.
osteosis. I got mitosis.
Mitosis, bro.
I do the shit the cells do.
The cell for perfect cell.
Yo, speaking of cells, bro, there's a reason why we don't turn this shit around, bro. Because like I was saying crazy shit earlier, and if that thing was turned around, I'd be like, nah, this is too much. I'd have to end my life.
We'd fucking run through a wall. While recording, you just hear like it would sound like the fucking live news tapings from 9/11. You just hear us go through a wall. It would sound like that story I told you about where everyone just dipped because someone showed up and they knocked the whole wall down. It would sound like that all over again.
Oh man.
Stampede, Travis Scott mode.
Yo, standing up there like a shoe.
Hey, poor geezers though. I heard a lot of geezers stayed there because they didn't want to run and they just got caught. But
oh, that people get caught
yeah.
there.
And you know who didn't? You know who didn't run?
Bounced,
you know who didn't get? You know who didn't run? Fat and old people. Old people, it's understandable.
Yeah,
but fat.
They
just
would
like,
run
bro,
though.
But it's like, yeah, exactly. The only reason they didn't run is because they're old.
Yeah.
Fat people is just like they just knew they couldn't. It's like
fuck.
Imagine being to a point where you can't run the
catch
cops.
my ass.
But you need to be. That's the number one rule in America. You at least need to be fit enough to it's where you can at least outrun the cops. Yeah,
bro. I was watching Zombieland. For rule number 1, cardio.
That's rule number 1.
That's rule number 1,
bro. What I
cardio.
say, bro.
Cardio. The whole fucking time. You gotta run away from these motherfuckers.
Yep. Or just find a good shelter, but even then. It's because
I feel like, you know how we were saying the other day.
Established what a real zombie is like. In some zombies movies, they run. And some they don't. And some they react to sound, and some they don't. They just automatically see you. It's like they've never
smell you.
Yeah, they never established like a real fucking like what is a universal zombie? Like, does a universal zombie, is it blind? Does it go off of smell? Does it go off of sound? You know,
bro. And then like, I was like going down like a fucking like a rabbit hole. I was gonna say like a zombie hole.
John Smith.
Dude, I was going down another John Smith hole, and fucking I was like, what if zombies are like, because like the idea of them are kind of universally agreed upon.
Yeah.
Right. I was like, yo, what if back in the day they were like a thing?
I mean, you don't even have to look that far back, because remember, there's those one parasites that take over like lizards,
the mushrooms,
and
the mushrooms that take over the ants.
Yeah, the ants, and even the parasite that takes over the deers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that makes them literally look like zombies. Like the flesh of the fucking deer starts falling off, but they're still moving and shit. So it's like there's shit like that happens out there.
But like that one doesn't really control it; just doesn't allow it to eat or something. I guess maybe.
But there's also the parasite that controls the fish, right?
I don't know.
That it takes over the fish's tongue, and then eventually I think it drives the fish to go out of water.
I know there was like a fish that goes inside of other fish's tongues, and like tapeworms are like that. And like, you know, they're like,
and I know parasites. There's a lot of the cats have a certain parasite that's
the one that changes people.
Yeah,
that's
just
crazy. I forget what it's called. It's taxo something.
You think that's just crazy? You think that's just real?
Yeah, I think for sure it's real. But like, dude, I was just having this argument with this fucking one guy, and my argument was that like that disease, because it's from I think it's from the shit or the piss or something like that. It's. Or
is it from like fertile cats, or do you need to have them like for like a?
I think it's all cats. I think it's all cats.
Even if you have them like with their shots and shit.
Yeah, I think all cats. I think they eventually just develop it. Yeah. But like, and then like the way that it affects people is by it makes them act a little different. You know, basically, it's just like, you know, maybe I don't want to talk to more people. Maybe that kind of describes me a little bit, and that's why I don't like to talk about it. But my argument was with this one guy was that it was like airborne, and then it's an airborne.
So it's
thing.
just like in the whole house, like of a
cat.
kind of
like
if you have a litter box in your house, you're fucked.
And then it's just kind of airborne. And my guy was like, "There's no way," because like the fucking CDC and the other they were like,
"I ain't trusting the CDC,
bro, like
no more."
Like before that, it was just like, no, like just all the researchers say this. And I'm like, bro, but like the whole idea is like what? You're touching piss and it goes inside your mouth, so maybe when like you don't think it's reasonable to think that when it dries up, the same shit that goes inside your mouth, it just goes inside your nose.
I mean,
And then like
if you can
and like
smell it,
cocaine, the reason why it hits you harder is because it's more direct to the brain, and like it's a brain disease. So like, how is that so crazy to think that that's how like that it can do that?
so was he just panicked because he had cats and you were trying
No,
to tell
he
him
hates cats is the thing. So
Oh,
like
right.
I was so he's just like a guy that
that
always
he
thinks
never
he's
wants
right.
to be right.
Yeah,
Not wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
never wants to be wrong.
and like I have no problem being wrong, but bro, it was just like it's just so
It's
reasonable.
because
to
it makes
think that.
sense. It's like even
And then
with
it's like-
cigarettes. What did they say with cigarettes? It affects more the people around. They're standing, inhaling the breathing the cigarette compared to the food
and then
smoking
he
the
started
cigarette.
referencing the CDC, and I'm like, bro. I mean, I guess so. I mean, just to end the argument at this point, because it was like a while. I was like, bro, I'll take it. But if you still trust the CDC after 2020, bro, all right, whatever.
Yeah, that's insane,
I
bro.
don't know. I
But-
would, but hey.
You should have just used a cigarette analysis, bro. A person affected, like the person around the person smoking the cigarette, get affected more than the person smoking it. That's just because they're breathing it in as opposed to actually inhaling it and like exhaling it.
I don't know, bro.
And it just
but-
makes sense. So if you could smell the shit, that means you're probably smelling particles, and those particles of the shit are going into your nose.
And
like
it
you're
was
saying.
like, and I think like I don't even think it was the piss. I think it was the shit. So like,
That's what I'm
and then
saying.
like I was like, so how do they get it in their mouth then? If it's not through the nose, how do they get it in their mouth? You're telling me that they rub up on your leg, and then you scratch their asshole, and then you just touch your mouth,
and that's
and,
enough.
And
somehow?
then like I'm like, I don't know, like even if so, like sure I could see it, but like the chances of that happening, and it's like what like usually I just touched my cat's asshole. Like I'm gonna eat my hot Cheetos now. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit makes no sense to
But
me.
even then, it's like
Maybe it's just me because I'm like a little bit more of a germaphobe, and I'm just like I gotta wash my hands now. But even then, like I feel like someone that touches something else's asshole is like maybe I should wash my hands.
yeah,
Like only an animal would give a fuck less. Like that's why they sniff each other's asses
yeah.
and they don't wash after or nothing like that.
For
They
sure,
lick
for
each other's
sure.
asses. It's the same thing. But like to think that like that it's not possible like when you're like cleaning up the litter box, like maybe maybe it's not just in the room. Maybe it moves around, right? Maybe if you got like a little thing where it blows it outside, okay. But like when you're cleaning the litter box, bro, it goes up.
Yeah,
It goes up. So it's like maybe it won't go around the house.
in that
Yeah.
room though. Maybe.
But it'll be inside the room for sure, But it's like, no, I'm the one that's fucking dumb.
But that's fucking crazy. How do those cats have some shit like that? That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, what is that? Why the Egyptians followed them because they were
Mhm.
crazy? Kind of like the Romans. The Romans went crazy because of lead poisoning,
Yeah, right.
something like that. I guess I don't know. Maybe that shit didn't even happen.
Maybe that shit was fake, like Jesus
Like
and all his
Jesus-
fucking books, Harry
No,
Potter.
everything was all made up,
Bro,
bro.
we're gonna make our own fucking sci-fi, and we're gonna try to make it a religion.
We're gonna pass it off as real life. We're gonna
Yeah.
have the own. Sci-fi like the channel is like already shitty movies. We're gonna make sci-fi based or sci-fi-esque movies of like all the shit that like people
You know what we
believe.
need to do? We need to build upon the platforms that are already here.
That's what
We
I'm
need to
saying.
say that
We're
all
gonna be like
these
Mad
Star
TV.
Treks, we know that.
We're gonna make fun of everything.
No, Star Treks, we know that Star Wars, all these things, we're gonna put them in the same universe, and eventually they meet. Some shit like that, and we'll be like, yo, these people, because then you get all kinds of fan bases together, and you grow bigger, so your shit goes going, and then it becomes a cult following because it's like you get all the fan bases together.
Well, I think cult followings are the bad ones. I think those are the small ones.
No,
Yeah.
we want a cult-like fan base, but we want it to
I
be
mean, for sure. I want
Like, we want-
aggressive, crazy.
We want them to be
I want
like, we'll take
zealots.
bullets for us.
I
bro.
want zealots.
We'd be like, yo, we don't like that concert. We wouldn't mind if it got shot up. And then we're
Yeah.
like,
It's like, oh.
30 shooters of our 30 fans just show up.
They're like, oh, shit, doing crazy stuff. And it's like, well, listen, we didn't tell them to do it.
We literally said
We
it'd
just
be-
said it'd be okay. It'd be like I wouldn't shed a tear.
Like, yeah, exactly. I never
Like,
said
I
do
didn't
it.
say go and fucking shoot this place up.
I said I
would
wouldn't be
never say
sad.
that. You know?
I wouldn't be sad. That's totally different. That's like
I
saying, what
wouldn't
the
shed a
fuck?
tear. Like I don't know anybody there personally, so
You know the song, I
it
wouldn't shed a
affect
tear?
me. By J. Cole.
J.
you know,
Cole.
so,
Lil Pump. J. Cole, Lil Pump.
So I'm telling you, I was just making a reference. It was a
Yeah.
reference to JoJo. It was a JoJo reference.
It all comes back to a
always
JoJo
comes down to
reference,
JoJo
bro.
references all the
Yeah.
time.
I think we might have to end it on that JoJo reference, bro. Cause
and then we could do the fucking do 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 do, like the way it literally ends.
Yep.
There it is then.
There it is. Then plug the social so we could.
Fucking what is it like bro.
Oh,
We're on
check us out
Rumble
on
now.
Rumble now. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
We meant to
Damn.
probably say this in the beginning.
Yeah. Fuck.
But who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Check us out on Rumble now. Also, Two Rude Dudes.
Not non-censored episodes over there.
No. They're also censored.
They're censored.
They're censored. They gotta be censored.
Okay.
They gotta be censored. The non-censored will be when we're on Patreon. People gotta pay.
Patreon, yeah. You guys gotta pay for that because we don't want to
we don't want to ruin it.
get
just
kicked
yet.
off everything
already
without getting a fan base because then we won't get anybody to listen. But we got some
then Twitter and
special shit planned.
Instagrams would be what Two Rude Dudes Pod and
At the Two Rude Dudes Pod on Twitter, on Instagram. They could follow. They could check me out at Rico Raven on Twitter and Instagram, and we're gonna check you out.
They can find me at Who Is One Trip. Same thing.
Twitter
and
Instagram. Twitter, Instagram, and what's the Rumble?
The Rumble is Two Rude Dudes.
Two Rude Dudes. Make sure to check it out. It's probably, if you want to not miss any episodes, that's where all of them are gonna be because YouTube's we're at war still.
They're trying to fuck
We're
us.
still at war. I don't know why. It's not like we say anything bad.
Anymore.
It's obviously jokes, but I guess they're not the. They don't like our jokes.
It's because we're Mexican, and then the news consider us white now.
I think
white nationalists. Too.
I think that they're racist towards Mexicans.
I think so too because they're Indian.
They think that Mexicans can't say they you know what it is? They think Mexicans can't speak English, so they don't believe us. They're like, these dudes have to be white. There's no way these Mexicans. The ones
the ones that are running it, they're like they live so close to America. I know they speak English. Speaking English, automatic racist.
Automatic racist, but.
With that being said,
check us out. check us
it
out
out
on everywhere. All right.
Peace.